welcome to the vlog, Casey. Finally got through a turnstile, knocks away at Port Vale, second beat, fifth, sixth, one of them. Yeah, team news is out already, we're quite depleted because we've got several injuries. Whitaker's out injured, Johnson gets the first start, and yeah, Troy always on the bench. Come on, Knox, couldn't you bite, so let's do this. What happened there? That goes in another postcode. Shatter. And the shot was saved by Ben Amos. Big chances though in big games. We always like it. We always miss big chances in big games. It is still 0-0 and Shatter needs a bit more support. I think we're defending okay so far. They've got a bit of a threat on the counter that we just need to reassure. Yeah, that Shatter chance is pretty much the only chance of the game, I want to say.
On the volley!
Yeah, we should be 2-0. We had that chance early on, and then Grant forced us a really good save from Ben Amos. Again, big chances in big games. We've got to be taking them and not having at the minute. We've restricted Vale a lot, which is good, but we need to be taking our own chances. 0-0, however, we really should be ahead. We've had 3 really good chances. Jatta, Grant, and I think Grant again. I think if I remember the header, yeah, we really should be ahead. I hope we don't come to Rudy's missed chances, because we won't get many more. We need to give Jatta a bit more support on top of the mix. He's a bit isolated. We're defending fine, we've limited them to very, very little apart from that goal line scramble at the end. One game will perform for both halves, and we're really not taking them chances. Yeah, this half we've just been inviting pressure, and we've been passive. We've been making too many impulsive decisions, releasing the ball too quickly. We're not thinking things through. We're not thinking our passes through. We're rushing stuff. Our decision making's been poor, and it's just allowing waves and waves of Vale attacks. A few good blocks from our defenders though. Nice try, Orway, here he is. And Conor Grant and Curtis Edwards are both off. They should have been off about 10 minutes ago. Fair enough, fair play to them. Great effort by the pair of them. They are knackered. Jack and Shion. Big games again. All Right, so a very disappointing defeat for Knox at Vale Park, a game where we should have been really comfortable in the first half with the chances we had. I thought in the first half our defence was good. I thought we limited Vale to very little, apart from that scramble at the end in injury time. But the main talking point of the first half is obviously our missed chances, which in my opinion, and it's what Stuart said as well, it's what cost us the game. First one is where we link up down the left-hand side. The ball is played back. Conor Grant gets his shot away, it's saved, and Jatta should score. He struck it well, yes, and it's a good block, but he's got to score. Grant's effort, he does well to power his way to the ball in front of 2 defenders, and his shot is tipped wide by Ben Amos. And again, I'm thinking, you know, these big chances in big games, they're going to come back to haunt us. They have done in the past. We miss another chance. I'm not sure if this one is Grant or if it's Bordeaux or someone. But the cross comes in. Excellent balling by Kellen Gordon. And it's header wide. And honestly, it's easier to score it than miss it. It's quite incredible how many times, that, not just on Thursday, but just in games against, like, look, in derby games, in playoff games, or in games against promotion rivals, we miss crucial chances, and it's really annoying, because you just know we're going to come to rue them missed chances, and we did eventually, because we'll get onto the goal. But in the second half, Vale come into the game a bit more. I mean, they couldn't do any less than what they did in the first half, so it really was a game of 2 halves, really, where Notts were created more first half, Vale created more second half. Our defenders were forced into last-ditch blocks. I think Platt and McDonald and Johnson, especially. Well, they have Jaden Stockley gets injured, and it works in their favour because they bring Ronan Curtis on, and so they actually start pressing us. Having Stockley up front hindered them because he wasn't pressing, which makes you think why didn't they just start Ronan Curtis in the first place? But anyways, they start pressing a lot more. When we do evade the press, we make silly decisions with the ball. We make too many impulsive decisions. We rush our passing. We give it away too easily when we just needed to calm down. I thought Jata needed more support. I thought he was a little bit isolated for quite a while in the game, like end of the first half and through most of the second as well. And Conor Grant and Curtis Edwards, they put their fair share of effort in, but they should have been subbed off about 20 minutes before they actually were, because it was quite obvious that our press was not as effective in the second half. Abbott and Palmer, who had control of the midfield in the first half, were now having to do more because our press wasn't effective enough because of how tired Edwards and Grant were. And if we were going to bring Cerula on, why didn't we bring off maybe a centre-back and put Cerula on the left? Yeah, it's just annoying because I don't feel like we've lost that game through, being completely, torn apart. We've lost it through missed chances and our decisions over subs. This had no bearing on the game, but it is quite annoying now how many injuries or precautions we're getting. I mean, I think I said I was in a Twitter live the other night with Casey, and I said, this has been the thing for a while now. We have knocks and then we have injuries. A knock is a few days. An injury, if it's anything longer than a week. You can't have 2-week knocks. I'm sorry, you can't. At that stage, that's not a knock anymore. That's an injury. And it just we seem to have like 2 or 3 players out every game now, and it's getting ridiculous. Jacob Badeau is playing left wing back, and whilst it worked for a bit in the game, it's not something you want to keep doing. I mean, he's basically been one of, if not our player of the season this season, playing in the left centre back role. Charlie Whittaker couldn't play. Will Jarvis couldn't come on because he was a bit he's feeling a bit leggy from the weekend. But the last few games, Didsy's injured, Jones is injured, Johnson got first league start, and apart from the goal where he the ball's a bit deceiving because it doesn't look like it's going anywhere, and then suddenly drops at the feet of Ronan Curtis. It looks like, I don't know if it's wind assisted at all, but anyways, he just leaves him a yard or two of space too much, and that decides the game. And then Traore, so nearly, when he came on, our press improved, and then so nearly in added time. But Notts don't score goals like that in injury time in big games. Our record in this has got to improve, by the way. Seeing, we've lost to Vale twice now. We've lost to Walsall twice. We've lost to Crewe. We've lost to Salford. We drew with Donny. We beat Wimbledon and Bradford. I mean, our record in these games is just not great, is it? I mean, how many times have we said it during these games, whether it's a playoff game, whether it's a derby match, or if it's a game against our fellow promotion rivals, we just don't have the mentality to come through with the win or produce the goods. I don't know what it is. It's just this football club summed up. We should have definitely got something from the game because of what I've mentioned already, the chances we had in the first half. But we weren't going to go unbeaten to the end of the season. Losing is part of football, and I'd argue that Tuesday is just as big against Colchester because that is actually our game in hand, and we definitely need to win it. If you enjoyed the vlog, give it a like, comment down below your thoughts on the game. Stay subscribed if you're subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. I do apologise. My throat keeps tingling. I feel like I'm about to cough at any moment. Be safe, be champions, and as always, toodaloo.